It's your boy Ngun in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, I think the live was lit today. I think many people actually tuned in, and most importantly, I think you had a wonderful user interface. I think you had a very good interface. I actually worked hard on that interface, man. It was not that difficult, but yes, you have to give some amount of good time for all the Arsenal fans to have a very good experience out of a live stream. So yes, I think this is why I did it, and I hope I was successful in it. Well, more importantly, let's jump into the first news. Yes, you actually saw the thumbnail, right? Arsenal really tried to sign Kingsley Coman before the Bayern Munich hero joined Juventus, according to Arsene Wenger. Well, yes, add another name to that list, Kingsley Coman. Well, he scored the winner. The Bundesliga Giants won the sixth Champions League title against Paris Saint-Germain, completing a famous treble. But Coman has now won 20 trophies in just 193 games and has even won a league title in every season he's played in. In 2015, Wenger admitted he tried to sign Coman on a free transfer a year later when he left Paris Saint-Germain. And instead, Coman opted to head to Italy, where he joined great success at Juventus. I mean, he has everything: Ligue 1, Coppa della Ligue, Trophy Days champions, Serie A, Coppa Italia, Supercoppa Italiana. He's got 5 Bundesliga, DFB Pokal 3, DFL Super Cup 3, and finally, the trophy that eluded his illustrious career was Champions League. I mean, this guy is motivation, man. Well, moving on. Well, according to Patrick Wan, there is a source which suggests that Mikel Arteta was on the phone to Thiago Alcantara yesterday. Yes, Mikel Arteta spoke to Thiago Alcantara and is trying to convince him to come to the Emirates and join in their squad. So let's see if that is going to be happening or not. But Arsenal target Hossein Aouar reportedly only wants Juventus this summer in a transfer blow to Arsenal. Well, according to Late End Sport, Aouar has a clear preference to sign for the Italian champions. They also revealed the Paris Saint-Germain and Man City have been monitoring the 22-year-old, but despite possessing a plethora of options, his future would appear to lie in Turin. In order to afford the deal, Juventus will have to be creative in the way it is structured, and the reports claim that they will offer a lucrative 2-year loan deal with an obligation to buy at the end of it. So let's see how things will turn out. Well, moving on, Sky's Kave Soleko has actually mentioned about Edu. He says, if you're a Brazilian player and Edu calls you and says come to Arsenal, it's difficult to say no to him. Yes, in a way, yes, all the Brazilian players. Well, but it totally depends upon the project that is pitched to them. Well, moving on, Arsene Wenger admitted he was very sad to see Serge Gnabry leave Arsenal and knew he had what it took to become a star. According to his interview to Be In Sports, he said, let's not forget Gnabry. I bought him at the age of 15 from Stuttgart and he was injured a lot. We had an agreement with him, We had given him out on loan. I had given him out on loan to West Brom and he didn't play a game. He came back, he was injured. We worked very hard with him for 6 months and he went out with the German national team under 21s and Bayern made a deal with Werder Bremen. He wanted to sign in the end. I didn't want to extend his contract with Arsenal and I was very sad. But we couldn't get over the line with him because I knew he would have a great career. Well, let's talk about it. 7 players sold by Arsenal in the past 10 years have gone on to win the Premier League, UEFA Champions League or both, namely Robin van Persie, Cesc Fabregas, Samir Nasri, Thomas Vermaelen, Gael Clichy, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Serge Gnabry. So yes, these 7 people actually went on to win either the Premier League or UEFA Champions League. Congratulations to them. They deserved it though. But moving on, lots of Italian interest in Torreira, but Fiorentina were the only team to contact Arsenal, who demanded a huge fee of 30 million euros. Italian team know with passing of time, the transfer deadline comes closer, the Arsenals will reduce their demands. Well, moving on, let's talk about William Saliba because he starts today against MK Dons. Check out my community tab to check all the playing 11 for the MK Dons and Arsenal both. Well, yes, and talking about the making of William Saliba, the talent of a generation. According to a certain report, 7 years ago on the touchline of Parisian youth pitch, AS Bondi coach Antonio Riccardi was approached by the opposition manager after a narrow defeat for his under-15 side. The coach wanted to praise the commanding defensive midfielder in the Bondi team, telling Riccardi that he thought that the player was good enough to play for the under-17s. Do you know who that is? That was none other than William Saliba. Yes. So let's talk about it. Jordan Nobbs made a return on this day in 2019. Arsenal woman tweeted out, Jordan Nobbs made a return from an ACL injury and scored with her first touch against Tottenham. Well, yes, she is a gunner through and through, isn't she? Out of favor, Barcelona player Rafinha Alcantara has been offered to a host of London clubs. Arsenal and West Ham have been offered the chance to sign the Brazilian for as little as £15 million. Rafinha spent last season on loan at Celta Vigo, where he made 22 appearances, scoring only on 2 occasions. Everton are also rumoured to be interested in the player. It is not completely clear if any of the Premier League clubs interested will make a move. Well, moving on. Hector Bellerin has been offered to Paris Saint-Germain. We all know that, but let's see. The beaten Champions League finalists are on the hunt for a new right back. Thilo Kehrer played the position in the defeat to Bayern Munich in Lisbon. The Thomas Meunier left as a free agent upon the end of his contract in June before joining Borussia Dortmund. But PSG boss Thomas Tuchel does have a France under-21 international Colin Dagba in his squad, but Bellerin is one name in Paris Saint-Germain's radar. Last season, Arsenal conceded 46% of their goals from set pieces, the highest percentage in the division. It was perhaps their most obvious weakness. No wonder they have hired a specialist from Brentford. Arteta did the same with Manchester City and it worked wonders, according to Sam Dean. Well, moving on. Cardiff City are set to sign Arsenal youngster Jordi Osei-Tutu. The right back is undergoing a medical this morning, and yes, Jordi Osei-Tutu is definitely going to be joining Cardiff City on a season-long loan. Well, yes, Sport claim that Arsenal have withdrawn from making a bid for Thomas Partey because they don't intend to pay the 50 million euros demanded by Atletico Madrid. Well, let's see. Let's talking about more stuff. Well, yes, a friendly reminder about Super Saturday plans this Saturday. Well, yes, for the subscribers, what do we have special on this channel, man? Well, initially there will be a pre-recorded preview of Arsenal versus Liverpool. That will be the first video on that day. Regular 2 transfer news videos which will be posted after this one, and the last video of the day will be the transfer news video, followed by a special trivia live. Yes, this trivia will start. That we can start the trivia once we can see a lot of people joined us online. The trivia will start straight away. No talking, no time wasting. It will be a 1 hour live, not a longer live. So this trivia will start as soon as possible, and yes, the trivia will be based on Arsenal versus Liverpool rivalry, followed by watch along, which will be 15 minutes prior to kickoff of Arsenal versus Liverpool, the Community Shield game. And yes, after that will be the second transfer news video which is going to be posted. So yes, same day, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST will be the trivia, which is the normal time of any trivia that is actually coming up. So please stay tuned, because the Saturday is definitely going to turn into a super Saturday for you guys. Well, Atletico Madrid's Thomas Partey and Leo's Houssem Aouar are among their targets, having already brought in Willian on a free, and with Gabriel Magalhaes also on the verge of joining after completing a medical on Monday, according to Adrian J. Kajumba. So yes, I believe that yes, Partey and Aouar are still on the mix. Well, the Mail has actually mentioned that Arsenal have knocked back an approach from Monaco for Emile Smith-Rowe. The Ligue 1 club have been the first of Emile Smith-Rowe's suitors to firm up their interest, but have been rebuffed in their attempts to discuss a permanent deal for Emile Smith-Rowe. Also, talking more about Emile Smith-Rowe, well, Monaco's sporting director Paul Mitchell is a big fan of Smith-Rowe. Talent spotter Mitchell was RB Leipzig's head of recruitment and behind Leipzig's move for Smith-Rowe, where he had a spell on loan at Bundesliga club in 2019. Croydon-born Smith-Rowe's hometown club, Crystal Palace, expressed interest in a permanent move, while Fulham and Leeds are keen on a loan for Emile Smith-Rowe. Well, let's talk about more stuff. Congratulations to Arsenal prospect Ryan Alebiosu. He's a right back or a midfielder who has signed his first professional contract with the club. Congratulations to Ryan Alebiosu. Well, yes, Arsenal fans, if Bellerin is sold, some Arsenal fans took to Twitter and mentioned that they would want Sergiño Dest or Denzel Dumfries, according to certain Arsenal fans. So they would want Denzel Dumfries. In my opinion, Denzel Dumfries would be an unbelievable signing. The guy is a genius. The guy is a good captaincy material. He is a leader on the pitch. So I think he has a winning mentality. So yes, I think he's going to be a wonderful talent. Yes, if he signs for us. Socrates has a better chance than anyone to replace Koulibaly should he leave Napoli in this transfer window. Socrates was Gattuso's teammate at AC Milan and has had the opportunity to speak with the Napoli manager directly about a move. So yes, it could be happening. So yes, as it stands, I think when I last checked, Liverpool were 2-0 behind, trailing to Salzburg in a practice game. because their 11 included Allison, Williams, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Keita, Mane, Salah, and Firmino. It almost had a very good strength on their 11, but they are still 2-0 behind, so I don't know why that happened. Well, Bruno Fuchs, if you remember, this guy was linked to Arsenal. He was heavily linked with joining Arsenal in January, and the beginning of summer transfer window has joined CSK Moscow on a 5-year deal. The International have accepted CSK's offer of 8 million euros plus 1.5 million euros in add-ons for the 21-year-old centre back. So no Bruno Fuchs at Arsenal. Serge Gnabry, after scoring his first Arsenal goal in 2013, said, "Scoring my first goal in the Premier League for Arsenal is something amazing, something you dream of." Serge has come a long way since, and yes, we are definitely proud of Serge Gnabry, man. Well, also Arsenal defender Kieran Tierney has been included in Scotland's 24-man squad for their upcoming Nations League matches against Israel, which is there on 4th of September, and Czech Republic on 7th of September. So yes, you can always watch it. And yes, I think, yeah, today is the match. Arsenal face MK Dons in a pre-season friendly. I hope we win because Saliba is starting. I hope he does a masterclass. Well, Mbappe of defenders is here. So let's see. So yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. So what you gotta do, you just have to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. Please help us reach 20,000 subscribers as soon as possible, because we're on a mission of reaching a bigger goal on this channel. And yes, tomorrow's live is definitely going to be lit, because yes, I'm trying to get in more stuff for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned and make sure you stay safe, stay healthy. And yes, Super Saturday is definitely going to be lit.